والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار أما بعد. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Lord of the universe, الذي أرسل رسوله محمدا رحمة للعالمين, the one that has sent his messenger Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam as a mercy to mankind, ليخرجهم من الظلمات إلى النور, so that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam will be a means of guiding people from dhulumat, different forms of dhulumat, darkness, dhulumat to shirk, darkness in form of worshiping other than Allah, or dhulumat to nifaq, darkness in forms of worshiping Allah openly while hiding kufr within the mind. That is nifaq. Idha'ul iman wa kitmanul kufr is a form of dhulumat, a form of darkness. That a Muslim, that someone is a munafiq, the one that shows as a Muslim, he prays like the Muslims, fast like them. He made his iman junnah. Ittafadhu aymanahum junnah faqiyu'an sabilillah. So they swear a lot, they make oaths. They say, Wallahi, يحلفون بالله ما قالوا ولقد قالوا كلمة الكفر يحلفون بالله إنهم لمنكم وما هم منكم. So that is from the ways of the munafiqun. The hypocrites, they swear oath a lot. They say wallahi a lot. So they say that because they have within them that they thought their affairs will be open to people. People will know what they kept across their mind, that they are kuffar, they are not Muslims. So that part is a part of darkness, the fact. The first one is kufr, al-ishraku billah, worshipping other than Allah. Nifaq is another part of darkness. وَالظُّلُمَاتُ مِنَ الْمَعَاصِي, and different forms of sin, disobedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah said Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has came to us لِيُخْرِجَكُم مِنَ الظُّلُمَاتِ, so that He's going to get us out of those forms of darkness. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. يُخْرِجَكُم مِنَ الظُّلُمَاتِ. So that dhulumat comes in Jamr, dhulumat, because darkness are mutanawiyat, different forms of disobeying Allah are many. And Allah said, Ilan nur, and that nur is mufrad, singular, because the actual truth and guidance of Allah is one. Ilan nur bi'idni rabbi, ila siratil azizil hamid. So that nur, the light, the guidance that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has brought for us is siratil azizil hamid, the path of Allah al-Aziz, the absolute powerful subhanahu wa ta'ala, the absolute powerful one, al-Aziz al-Hamid, the one that has the absolute right to be praised always. Yuhmad li kamalihi, Allah is praised because Allah has the perfected attributes. All the attributes of Allah are complete and perfect. That is why you must praise Him. Shikta aw abaita, you love or you don't love, you like or dislike, you must praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So scholars say, Yuhmadullah li kamali sifatihi wa lima an'ama al-ibad min ni'amihi. So Allah is always worthy to be praised because He's praiseworthy subhanahu wa ta'ala. And because Allah has bestowed upon us a lot of favors, we can't count them. La tu'addu wa la tuhsa, wa in ta'uddu ni'matallahi la tuhsuha. So the path of Allah is Islam. And Allah has used Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to model Islam for us. And that is why it is compulsory for Muslims to learn about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hayatuhu namudhat hayatul muslimin. His life is the model for the life of the Muslims. If you want to meet Allah, وَهُوَ رَاضٍ عَنْكَ, and Allah will be pleased with you on the day of Qiyamah, فَاقْتَدِي بِأَثَرِ, then follow the path of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we should remember, the sole purpose of coming here is not just to learn about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but that knowledge about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what will we gain from that knowledge? That knowledge is that so that it will be easy for us to follow the path of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Muhammad is rahmatul lil alamin. That is the mercy of Allah for all mankind. And this mercy that Allah has made Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to be, we will only have a share of that depending on how we follow his path. That share of that mercy will only be for us depending on how we follow the path of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that is why Imam Ahmad rahimahullah ta'ala in his Muslim reported from Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu, Abdurrahman ibn Sakhr, Hafidul Ummah. Abu Hurairah committed the greatest amount of narration in his memory, rahimahullah ta'ala, and he spent just 3 years with the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He migrated from Daws, and that was Yemen. So Abu Hurairah is a Dawsi. He came from Daws, migrated to Medina in the 7th year after Hijrah, and that was the year of Khaybar. Fatul Khaybar occurred in Muharram of the 7th year of Hijrah. So Abu Hurairah came in that year to accept Islam. And afterwards, his mother also accepted Islam. So Abu Hurairah accepted Islam. His mother accepted Islam with the dua of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Prophet Muhammad prayed for her. One Muslim had the reports how the story occurred, but we are not going there. Abu Hurairah committed the greatest amount of hadith, spending just like 3 years with the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Abu Hurairah used to say that Abu Hurairah has reported a lot of hadith. I will tell you one of the reasons why I reported a lot of hadith. He told them, "Kuntu rajul usahib Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam." He said, when I came to Medina, I stood to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Even when I had nothing to eat, I will be with him morning, evening, and night until a day when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that, "Who amongst you is going to spread his upper garment, his rida?" I want to make some statements, and after finishing those statements, if he covers himself with the upper garment afterwards, then he will not forget anything afterwards. Then Abu Hurairah said, I was there, I look around. The Muhajirun were busy. They were busy with measurements in the markets, so, and the Ansar were busy with their farm, their cattle. So nobody was around. So I looked right and left. Said, this is an opportunity. I spread my rida. That is the upper garment that the male wears above. Because during the time of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, one of the dressing of the Arab is to have a lower garment, not sewed like a trouser, something like a wrapper. Lower, they call that one izar, and the upper one rida, just like the one we use in Hajj. So he said, so I opened my rida in the front of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then after he finished those statements, he used his hand to cover me with that rida. He said, I swear by Allah, from that day, I never forget any hadith from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Abu Hurairah was benefited by staying with the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He reported more than 5,000 hadith. He was from the 7 companions that had more than 1,000 of hadith. He had more than 5,200 hadith, according to the Muslim of Ibn Makhlad. More than 5,200 hadith within a period of 3 years. He used to say that, Hafidhu an Rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, we are ayn al-hadith. We are ayn al-hadith. I memorized 2 large containers of narrations from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and I just opened 1 large container to you are shouting Abu Hurairah, Abu Hurairah. If I'm to open the second one, then all your throats will cut off, because you will not be able to report an hadith except you are going to be mentioning Abu Hurairah. He collected hadith, Imam Ahmad collected hadith, that Abu Hurairah said that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam said that kullu ummati yadkhulul jannah, all my people, my nation, my follower, people that Allah have raised me among them, those people that Allah raised me and they came to meet my message, they are from this ummah. Anybody that, after Allah has raised the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, anybody that lives on this earth after them has no option than to follow the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So being a Muslim, you are lucky. Allah guided you to the path of Muhammad, then you should hold fast to it. One of the greatest gifts of Allah to us is Islam. If you have a car, you fuel it, you clean it, you wash it. You don't want it to get stained. You have a house, you graze it, you cut the weeds. How about your Iman? Iman is something that Allah has given to you. Iman is better than those houses you have. Iman is better than the cars you are driving. What are you doing to keep your Iman intact? And one of those basic foundations of Iman is sidq bi risalatihi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You must believe in the messengership of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Sheikh Muhammad ibn Wahab explained 4 things that we must see in you as a Muslim. If it is true that you believe that Muhammad is a messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So every one of us should think about this. If you are not doing that, then you better think and do tawbah. Allah will make people to enter Al-Jannah because they follow the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Allah will cause people to be punished with hell because they go against Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So he said 4 things. That's Ashhadu Anna Muhammadan Rasulullah has 4 things in it. The first one is what? He said, Ta'atuhu fima amara. Obeying him in anything he commands. Obeying the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in all of his commandments. So think, Muslim, how many of the commandments of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam are you dropping aside as if you never heard of it? Ta'atuhu fima amara. Allah has commanded us in the Quran to follow his instructions. Obeying the Prophet is obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa tasdiquhu fima akhbara. And the second one is that anything he gives information about, anything he informed us about, we must believe it, that he has said the truth. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We must believe anything the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. He has said the truth. Those things he said about Al-Israa wal-Mi'raj, what we are going to read today, he has said the truth. Because people that disbelieve in him, those that said that no, he lied in Al-Israa wal-Mi'raj, some of them became kuffar, bad iman. So the second point is that whenever the Prophet says something, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, all of his statements must be believed. You must affirm that he has said the truth, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Wa tasdiquhu fima akhbara wajtinabu an ma naha anhu wa zajara. And anything the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam forbids, if he forbids us something from his narrations, he said this is haram. Don't go near this. Go away from this. These are the things I want you to do. You must go away from it. He said, وَمَا نَهَيْتُكُمْ عَنْهُ فَاجْتَنِبُوهُ. Hadith of Abu Hurairah again. وَمَا نَهَيْتُكُمْ عَنْهُ فَاجْتَنِبُوهُ. Anything I forbid you from. Are you a Muslim? فَاجْتَنِبُوهُ. You have no choice. Provided you are a Muslim, you must go away from it. That is the third thing. You said the meaning of Muhammad Rasulullah is 4. According to what Sheikh Muhammad ibn Wahab said in Usul al-Thalatha. So the first one is ta'atuhu, obeying him, sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Wa tasdiquhu, believing in anything he says or he said, you must believe it. Wajtinabu an ma naha anhu zajara. Anything he forbids, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. If you read that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has negated something, he forbade something in this hadith. He said the Muslims should go away from so things. You must go away from it if you are a Muslim. And the last one is what? Oh Muslims, listen to this one. You must never worship Allah except with what the Prophet ﷺ called worship. Don't worship Allah except with the legislation of Muhammad ﷺ. You should not praise Allah except the way he has prayed. You should not make dua ibadah. Dua is ibadah. Don't ask Allah for something except the way he has asked. Don't do hajj. Don't go for umrah. Don't perform any act of ibadah. Zakah, sadaqat, nawafil. Don't do any form of ibadah except the way he has done it. So that is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, if you hope that you meet Allah in the day of Qiyamah, you hope that you want to meet Allah in the day of Qiyamah, you have two things to do. If you do one, you have not been a successful Muslim. The two of them are like the two wings of a bird. A bird will not fly with one of them. The first is وَمَنْ كَانَ يَرْجُو لِقَاءَ رَبِّهِ فَلْيَعْمَلْ عَمَلًا صَالِحًا وَلَا يُشْرِكْ بِعِبَادَةِ رَبِّهِ أَحَدًا. If you know you want to meet Allah day of Qiyamah, you want to be admitted into Al-Jannah, تَجْرِي تَحْتَ الْأَنْهَارِ, the springs flow underneath. You want to drink from those وَفَلُوا الْجَنَّةِ الَّتِي وُعِدَ الْمُتَّقُونَ فِيهَا أَنْهَارٌ. You want to drink from those ocean of milk, of honey in Al-Jannah, then you have two things to do, Muslim. The first of them is ikhlas. Worship Allah alone. And as you are worshiping Allah alone, worship Allah for the sake of Allah. Worship Allah alone, number one. And worship Allah for the sake of Allah. Don't come to this like this because of something you want to gain. This word has no worth. This word is worthless than a Muslim should worship Allah because of worldly gain. This word is worthless for a Muslim to worship Allah because of worldly gain. Let me give us something that will make us understand it better. The Prophet Muhammad he said that Rakat al-Fajr, 2 units of prayer will pray before Salat al-Fajr. It is better than everything in this world and everything within it. You don't seem to understand. Not Nigeria. What did I say? Dunya. Not Nigeria alone. Everything in dunya and everything in dunya, 2 units of raka'at before Salatul Fajr are better than them. How about Salatul Fajr itself? So it will be a form of wretchedness for a Muslim to do an act of ibadah, aiming to gain something from this world. And it will be as if someone has no sense. Why will you want to gain this world because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So that is the first thing you must learn to do. And this ikhlas is difficult. Ikhlas means as'ab al-a'mal. Ikhlas is difficult to have. And anyone that says, no, I am a mukhlis, I have ikhlas, who am a gurur bi nafsi, the shaitan has get hold of him. You must be able to control yourself and intention always. Imam Sufyan ibn Sa'id al-Thawri rahimahullah ta'ala used to say that ما أعلجت شيئا أشد علي من نية فإنها تتخلق. I have never sought continuous treatment, continuous cure for a disease, except the form of intention. I have never sought a cure for a thing, continuous treatment, that every day of life, every second of life, I sought to correct it. He said, that has been my intention. Every time I will be seeking to correct it, because it does not assume a constant position. It does not assume a constant position. It may be better at the beginning of an act of ibadah. Along the way, the shaitan will come. Why you see to Allah, so and it's going to spoil your intention with riyah. You show off. Or it's going to tell you because you thought you wanted to show off. So you should stop to do an act of ibadah. Somebody that leaves an act of ibadah because he was scared, he was fearing that he's going to do show off. That is also show off. Do you know? You wanted to do something, but if I do this, I will do show off. I will not do it again. Not doing it again is also show off. You know why it is show off? Scholar said that. Imam Nawawi said that. Sheikh Ustaadh also explained that in his book, Al-Israa. You know why it is show off? Because you have affirmed that if you do it, you show off. That is why you stop doing it. You have affirmed that if I do this, I will show off. So let me stop from doing it. So that means if you do it, you what? You will show off. That means stopping it is also showing off. So if a Muslim will be successful, he needs two things. The first of them is worshiping Allah alone, tawheed. And when you are worshiping Allah alone, worship Allah alone for the sake of Allah alone, ikhlas, number one. And what is the second one? Make your worship a righteous act of worship. Make your ibadah a righteous act of worship. It is not what you do yourself that you tell Allah, Allah, this one is righteous. No. Allah has said what is righteous. And Prophet Muhammad has described what is righteous. Do you know what righteous deeds are? Anything that conforms with the ibadah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that is the righteous deed. It will now be very clear to us why it is very, very important to know about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because I don't know how a Muslim will do Islam without the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. How will you do it? How will you do it? And it's high time for all of us to come back to our feet, to stay firm on Islam. Shaitan will not leave us. That's what Shaitan says. وَلَا آتِيَنَّهُمْ مِنْ بَيْنِ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَمِنْ خَلْفِهِمْ وَعَنْ أَيْمَانِهِمْ وَعَنْ شَمَائِلِهِمْ وَلَا تَجِدُ أَكْثَرَهُمْ شَاكِرِينَ. He was telling Allah, these people you have caused me to come out of Al-Jannah because of them. I won't leave them alone. You think Shaitan will leave anybody alone? Why are we so rest assured that we are safe? One of the parts Shaitan has used and is using and will continue to use to stop Muslims from righteousness is following the path of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So I say, Allah said Prophet Muhammad is rahmatan lil alamin. You are going to get the portion of that mercy depending on how you follow the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That mercy Allah has used Muhammad to do to the whole nation. You will get your own portion of it, depending on how much you conform with the ways of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So, is it not time for us to learn about him and we learn about his life? We take lessons from the life of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because that is namudatul hayah. That is model for the life of the Muslims. They're supposed to put him down and be looking at the way he lived, the way he talked, the way he dressed, the way he relates to people, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the way everything about him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that is sunnah, and that is Islam. So the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, all my followers will enter Al-Jannah except the one that refused to enter Al-Jannah. Anyone that will not enter Al-Jannah for my followers will be the one that refused. He said, I'm not entering. So the companion said, Al-Jannah, with all the ways Allah has described it, will it be sensible for an individual to say he does not want to enter Al-Jannah? Then he explained better, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then you are going to know now that saying that one doesn't want to enter Al-Jannah is not by statement alone. Sometimes your actions will be showing that you don't want to enter Al-Jannah. So three things will be pointing to the fact that this person does not want to enter Al-Jannah. The first one is i'tiqad, his beliefs. The second one is aqwal, the way he speaks. And the last one is af'al, the way he behaves, the way he acts. Those things can point to the fact that this one is saying he does not want to enter Al-Jannah. Okay, so the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Man aqa'ani dakhala al-jannah." That is tafsir. Anyone that obeys me, man aqa'ani, anybody, either an elderly one, a young person, anybody, an Arab, not an Arab, a black, a white, man aqa'ani, anyone that obeys me, dakhala al-jannah, that person will enter al-jannah. So there's a rub to it. A link between ta'atuhu wa dukhulul jannah, a link between obeying the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and entering where? And entering al-jannah. So then the second one, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "One man asani faqad haba." As for the one that I said he refused to enter al-jannah, is the one that disobeys me. The one that disobeys the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has refused to enter Al-Jannah. Disobedience to the Prophet Muhammad can come in three forms. Take it now. disobedience in i'tiqad, in belief, in aqidah, having a form of belief that the Prophet did not believe, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He never taught the companions, you have disobeyed him. If he did not teach the companions something as an act of aqidah, and you as a Muslim, you are having that as an act of aqidah, you have disobeyed the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. A typical example of that is about Allah. Allah is one, and Allah is not with us here with that. Allah is above the seventh heavens, al-arsh istawa. That is what the Prophet taught. That is what he believed. That is what the companions took from him. So if a Muslim now says, Allah is everywhere, Allah is in this microphone, Allah is sitting with us here, then he has disobeyed the Prophet Muhammad from i'tiqad, from aqidah, from belief. So if one disobeys the Prophet from belief, or he disobeys him from his statements, he says other than what he taught, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Someone says other than what the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught as religion, then he has disobeyed him. And he acts this religion ways other than the ways of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then he has disobeyed him. Then that person, what did he say, sallallahu alaihi wasallam? وَمَنْ أَبَى فَقَالَ كُلُّ أُمَّتِي يَدْخُلُ الْجَنَّةَ إِلَّا مَنْ أَبَى. That person, for the Abba, he has refused to enter Jannah. But if you ask him, would you like to enter Jannah? What will be the answer? He will say what? Yes. But how about the beliefs, the creed? How about the action? How about the statements? Those are the things the angels are writing. So that is why at this junction, it will be very clear for us that it is very important and imperative for Muslims to learn about the life of the Prophet Muhammad. So today we'll be talking about Al-Israa wal-Mi'raj. Al-Israa wal-Mi'raj was a great miracle that happened to the Prophet Muhammad. And it was a table shaker. It was a great miracle and a table shaker. Inshallah, I will discuss Al-Israa wal-Mi'raj in some point. The first one, I will tell us about incidents before Isra wal-Mi'raj. That will make us understand better the benefits and the reason Allah has made this journey like that for the Prophet Muhammad. Then the second one, I will tell us some jurisprudence, some issues of jurisprudence around Al-Isra wal-Mi'raj. Then we are going to read the story with the riwayah of Anas bin Malik and Malik ibn Sa'sa radiyallahu anhuma. So we will read that. And that we are going to base our reading from what Imam Al-Albani rahimahullah ta'ala brought in his book Al-Israa wal-Mi'raj. He joined many narrations, many reports of this hadith. He collated them and reported them as one hadith, so that it's going to be easy for us to understand the occurrences and the issues around Al-Israa wal-Mi'raj. So he brought the report of Imam Bukhari, Imam Muslim, Imam Ahmad, Imam Tabari, and others. And he arranged them so that the story will be easy to comprehend. Then after that, we talk about, inshallah ta'ala, after the story, we talk about some benefits and what the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam came with after Al-Israa wal-Mi'raj. He came with three things after Al-Israa wal-Mi'raj, as was reported by Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, Abu Rahman radiyallahu anhu, in the report of Imam Muslim. We'll finish our discussion with that, inshallah ta'ala. The last discussion we had about the wahy. How Allah gave the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam revelation of the Quran and was commanded to start preaching Islam. So what happened then among the Arabs, Quraysh, is that people with good minds, with tabi'atu salima, they have good nature, that their nature has not been spoiled but by what they are exposed to. Because Allah created all of us with fitrah, a nature that will identify our creator as the sole person, as the sole one to be worshipped. Allah created us with fitrah, a nature that will make us to be able to identify our creator as the sole one to be worshipped. So when we come to these acts, the things we do, people we mingle with, the communities we belong to, our parents, they are the ones that model our way of thinking. And that is why a Muslim should always stay with good people in order to conserve his iman. Your iman will be preserved and conserved, not only by learning, but by being among the good people, people like you in iman. That's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Tawbah. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha wa kunu ma'as sadiqin. Oh, believing people, ittaqullah. Muslims, fear Allah. That's another level after your iman. You have iman now, but that doesn't mean you must not fear Allah. Fear Allah. Look at what Allah has forbidden and go away from it. And for you to be able to maintain your iman, kunu ma'as sadiqin. Be with the truthful ones. People that are truthful with their iman and Islam. People like you in the sight of Allah. Be with them. All of you will help yourself in attaining steadfastness. So that is why the Prophet, when he started calling to Islam, the nation of Islam is dinuna muttabiqun bi tabi'ah. Yansawi bi tabi'ati al-ibad. Islam is what we call Islam commensurates with normal human nature. If you look at it, just think about it. What is the message of Islam? We have come to this earth that was created by Allah. The water is from Allah. The plant is from Allah. The air is from Allah. Everything we have is from Allah. And that Allah is worshiping. So think about it. Everything you have, yourself, your blood that flows within you, your eyes, your ears, the senses you have to think, everything you have is from Allah. You don't own anything. You don't own anything. So that Allah is saying, okay, you are in this world, you are eating from my food, you are drinking from my water, you are wearing the cloth I have provided for you, you are breathing from the air I've given to you, you are the blood in you is from you. The soul in you that with it you are having to you move around, left, right, you go to market, you drive. Allah is the one that put the soul here. So Allah say, worship me. So the simple message of Islam, it comes well in the body. Somebody with normal sense want to take that. So as Prophet said that Islam started to spread among the Quraysh. So from different families, the slaves, people who accepted Islam. So the spread became a threat to the Quraysh tribe. This Muhammad, this affair of Muhammad is getting spread. People are accepting this religion. What do we do? So they had the plot of, we will punish anybody that accepts that Islam until he goes out of it. We will punish them. So they started punishing them. So they were able to punish some of the slaves that accepted Islam, like Bilal, and some of them that were not from strong and popular and noble family. They were able to punish some of them. But they found something strange. The more they punish, the more they add fast to their iman. But they were not able to get to the Prophet Muhammad. And Allah was helping him with two things. One of them is Farija, and one of them is Dakhila. He's having an aid from outside his household. That is Abu Talib. Abu Talib is known to be a noble person, and they respect him. He was respected among the Arabs. So because the Prophet is Ibn Aqil, the Prophet is Ibn Aqil, he is the cousin of Ibn Aqil. Prophet is a nephew for Abu Talib. So they couldn't come near to the Prophet, but they were punishing other Muslims that were not from noble families. After that, Umar accepted Islam 60 years after that. Imam Bukhari reported that Ma zidna from Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud said, Ma zidna izzan mundu aslam. From the day Umar accepted Islam, Allah gave the Muslims strength that they have Umar among them. From that day, it's like that. But something happened in the 9th year after the Salah. So, Imam Ibn Abi Hanafi, he has invited the notes and he will use that to be here. He said, وَبَعْدَ تِسْعِ فِي سِنِّ رِسَالَتِهِ مَاتَ أَبُو طَالِبِ ذُو كَفَالَتِهِ. So at the 9th year, Abu Talib died. You know, gates, or let's say the shield to the Prophet has now become porous. The shield to external force, Abu Talib died in 19. And after some days, some scholars said after 3 days, Khadija died. The internal strength that spent on the Prophet, that's giving the compassion. When people abuse him, come, you are not a bad person, you are a good person. Allah is going to make this your affair to go to the war. So that internal strength also died. Then he became a bit old. But Allah did not leave him. He will never be left alone. So then The Arab said, yes, this time we can come closer to Muhammad. So then some of their distresses came to the Prophet Muhammad. So after the Prophet thought of going to the close neighbor to Quraysh, Bani Thaqif. They stay in Ta'if. Perhaps if people here refuse to accept, if Allah says people in Ta'if accept, then you can go there. When those districts were many, he has allowed the Muslims to do hijrah to Abdul Habasha. So some set of Muslims did hijrah to Abdul Habasha, but he and other Muslims were still in Makkah. So he went to Ta'if to call them to Islam. So he gathered noble people among the people of Ta'if, the noble ones among them. So from them is Ibn Abi Yani, Ibn Kulay. So he was from Bani Thaqif, from people of Ta'if. Another one is Amr ibn Utbah. And from other popular people from Ta'if, he called them Wa'aradu alayhim Islam. He told them about Islam. This is the message of Islam. And all of them did the way like their brothers of Quraysh did. They disbelieved the Prophet Muhammad, who was so sad. Aisha radiallahu anha asked Prophet Muhammad about that. So he said, radiallahu anhu, that he asked Bismillah, he said, Ma ata alayka yawmun ashaddu min yawmi Uhud. Did you ever experience a day as tense and severe on you like the day of Uhud? Inshallah, tomorrow you hear about Uhud. And you know that Uhud was a tense day for the Muslims, for the Prophet Muhammad. So was there any day in your life that was as severe on you, hard on you, and tense like the day of Uhud? The Prophet said, yes, there was. لَقَدْ لَقِيتُ مِنْ قَوْمِكِ مَا لَقِيتُ. Let me tell you about some of my early lives. I met a lot of distress and disturbance from your people, Quraysh. وَكَانَ أَشَدُّ مَا لَقِيتُ مِنْهُمْ يَوْمَ الْعُقْبَةِ. I said, the greatest day or the most tense and severe day upon me was the day I went to give this message to the people of Ta'if. إِذْ أَرَدْتُ نَفْسِي عَلَى إِبْنِ أَبِي يَنِينَ إِبْنِ أَبِي كُلَيْ. When I went to the noble people from the people of Ta'if, I told them about the message of Islam. فَلَمْ يُجِبْنِي. He did not answer. إِلَّا مَا أَرَدْتُ. He did not answer. There are reports that, not that they refused to answer alone. After that, they told other people of Ta'if about the message of Islam. Look at what this Muhammad is saying. The Sufaha, those ones that were not as that have little intellect among them, not as intelligent, they started throwing stones, abusing and things like that. So the Prophet left Ta'if mahmuman. He was overwhelmed with sadness. Mahmuman, that he never knew he was walking. That sadness was so much that he was moving. You know, when you move and you were so sad, you never knew you were going somewhere. So Aisha said, وَأَنَا مَحْمُومٌ عَلَىٰ وَجْهِي فَلَمْ أَسْتَفِقْ إِلَّا وَأَنَا بِقَوْلِ الثَّعَالِبِ. He said, I could not come back to my senses. I couldn't think anything. I was just moving until I got to Qawl al-Tha'alib. Qawl al-Tha'alib is what they also call Qawl al-Manazil. That is the main court of Ahlul Najd. Anyone that's coming from Najd for Hajj, that is where they are going to do their talbiyah. The court of the people of Medina is Dhul Hulayfa. Wa Qawl al-Tha'alib or Qawl al-Manazil or Qawl al-Tha'alib is the main court of people of Najd. So that is where they do Labbaik Allahumma Umrah, if it's Umrah they are going for. So that is where they are going to do their talbiyah. And that's where they do their ihram. That's sanctified intention for the ibadah. So, and that was how the Prophet said. So I came back to my senses and remembered myself when I got to Qawl al-Tha'alib. فَإِذَا أَنَا بِسَحَابَةٍ. I was just sitting. Then I noticed a cloud on me. So I noticed a cloud on me. That cloud covers me with its shade. So I looked into the cloud and I saw Jibreel alayhi salam. you can say alayhi salam to Jibril. The Prophet used to say that. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. They are taught us in the say Jibril alayhi salam. So he saw Jibril alayhi salam. He said, so I looked into the Sahaba, the clouds that gave me a shade. Faida biya Jibril. So I saw Jibril, and Jibril said, alayhi salatu wassalam. Jibril alayhi salatu wassalam said, Inna Allah qad sami'a qawla qawmik laka wa ma raddu alayka wa qad ba'atha ilayka malakal jibal. Said Allah has seen the way your people did to you. And Allah saw everything they said about you. So Allah has sent to you Malakul Jibal, the angels of Jibal, of the mountains. So take this, the mountains, there's an angel called Malakul Jibal, the angel of the mountains, the one that sees to the affairs of the mountains. So Allah has sent to you Malakul Jibal, فَسَلِّمْ عَلَيْهِ. So فَسَلِّمْ عَلَيْهِ فَسَلَّمَ عَلَيْهِ ثُمَّ قَالَ. So the Malakul Jibal now says, Assalamu alaikum. He made esteem to the Prophet Muhammad. So the angel of the mountains, Sallama alayhi. He made esteem to him. And he said, Ya Muhammad, O Muhammad, in Shita an utabbiqa alayhi al-aqsha bayni. If you want me, an utabbiqa alayhi, do you want me to lift these two mountains? There are two mountains close to the people of Turkey. And lift them from their base and cover them with it. Al-Akshabain. These two mountains, do you want me to lift them and cover them with it? So the Prophet said, Bal arju an yukhrija min aslabihim man ya'budu Allah wahdahu wa la sharika lahu. So if you were the one, what do you think you will take them? What do you think you will take? These people, they punished me, they abused me. Upon what? I said, worship Allah alone. Did I steal your money? Did I collect your wife? So, and you see Jibril saying, Adam Malakul Jibal. Assalamu alayka ya Muhammad. What do you want me to do? If you want me to leave these two mountains on them, now I will lift it. He said, by Allah, I don't want that one. Arju an yukhrija Allah min aslabihim. I hope that Allah will take from their lineage, from their offspring, their heirs. Some will come from them that worship Allah alone and will not achieve the Quran. Have they not come from them? So Muhammad is Nabi Rahmah bil Mu'minina Rahufur Rahim. So that is why take this now. Anything he commands you, know that it's because he has mercy. He had mercy for you. That is why he has commanded it. Anything Prophet said do is because of his mercy. Allah said, Harisun alaykum, is so much interested in us. Anywhere there is goodness, he will go and find it and give it to the Ummah of Prophet Muhammad. So, and the people of Taif accepted Islam, all of them became Muslims. Alhamdulillah. So, after he came back from Taif, with what he experienced, no wives, no more wife now. Okay? And his sense of distress. So the question was, after that, he married Sauda. And after Sauda, he did the act of Aisha. So after he was 50 years old, after he was 50 years old, some of them said at 51 years old. Of course, this Al-Israa wal Mi'raj. This Al-Israa wal Mi'raj, the night journey. And you see why it is important now. You know, in that condition, he may feel sad, he may not be happy, and he may be looking at what will happen to his Islam. But with Israa wal Mi'raj, Allah showed him ayats. Allah said, Nuriyaka min ayatina. Allah wants to make him firm. You are Rasulullah. And Allah taught him something. Allah taught him that you are going to have shada'id. That is how life is. You have times of distress. When you have sabr with shada'id, tanalul khair, then you are going to end that distressful time with goodness. Inna ma'al usri yusra. But with condition, when you have that distress, you were firm, you believe in Allah, then you are going to enjoy at the end. not the one that had distress and associate partners with Allah. Then you will be blameworthy at the end. But if you have distress, but you believe that Allah is there now, Allah will bring fact. He's going to bring a way out. Then you are going to see goodness after distress. That is sunnah of Allah. So Allah made him to see Al-Israa wal Mi'raj. So he saw things. He saw Anbiya. He saw Musa like this. He was describing Musa. He saw Isa with his 2 eyes. To be real life. We are going to get it, inshallah. Al-Israa wal Mi'raj bil jasad wal ruh. Real life movement. Bil jasad wal ruh. And because it was a real life movement, that was why it was difficult for the people of Quraysh to believe. And even he has told them that I had a dream when I was sleeping that I want to went to Mosque in Jerusalem, and from there, first heaven, second heaven, third heaven, fourth heaven, fifth, sixth, I met so person. He said, that's possible now. A lot of people have dreamed that they have been to a country they have never been to in their life. Somebody may dream that he's doing Hajj, and he does not have international passports. Talkless of going, you understand? So if it is dream, they will not have disbelieved him. But Kazdabatu Quraysh, Muhammad bin Qadeh, because they believe that that journey occurred with Jasad wal Ruh. Al-Israa wal Mi'raj was one of the greatest miracles in Islamic history. And Allah used it to establish the fact that Muhammad Sayyidu Waladi Adam sallallahu alaihi wasallam is leader of all the offspring of Adam. And he's also the leader of all the Anbiya. So he saw all of them like with his 2 eyes, not only seeing them. He prayed for them in Masjid al-Aqsa, not only praying for them. He saw things. He was asking Jibril what is this. He saw Sidratul Muntaha. He was called to see the Al-Jannah. He saw the Nar, Jahannam. Do you think when he come back, he will not have that certainty of what is happening about his life? Somebody that was in distress, he was not getting himself. Things were not going smoothly. But when he saw those things, he said, Kain Makana, anything that happened, this is Islam, Ashid because it's sure that I am on the fruit. So scholar said that is one of the things Allah used and Israa and Mi'raj to do for the Prophet Muhammad. So that we have more grips about his Islam. Allah showed him a lot of things. So that is Israa and Mi'raj. So from the things that we see in Israa and Mi'raj is that Israa means to make someone move in the night. Asra means to cause to move in the night. So Asara is to move in the night. Allah says, "One lady in the one lady in the I swear by the night when it moves, when it swings away, when it goes away." So that is Isra. Allah calls the Prophet to do a night journey. And Al-Mi'raj is ascension. Allah caused him to ascend to the heavens. So before he started the ascension, before he started Al-Israa, some things happened. Before he started the ascension, some things happened. Inshallah, when we get to the case, we are going to hear what happened. Before he started Al-Israa, he was prepared to see miracles. So Allah caused Jibril to come again, like what our Shaykh told us when he was 4 years old, when his chest was pierced and the heart was removed, it was washed with Zamzam. Another one occurred before his Miraj. Another time, Jibril opened his chest, took out the heart, opened the heart, washed it with Zamzam, washed all the medicinal area. Medicinal area is the spaces between the 2 lungs. All the things, he washed all of them with Zamzam, with the hands of Jibril. Jibril has hand. With his hand, Jibril used his hand to wash it. After that, he brought another tray. That tray is filled with Iman, wal Hikmah. It's filled with faith. You are going to see what anybody has not seen. So you must have faith. So he poured all the faith in the heart. And all the Hikmah, wisdom, poured everything in the heart and covered it. Let's go. So that was the preparation. Then before the ascension, something happened with him. Because he is going to take, this journey is a great journey. is the beginning of Al-Ahkam Sharia Kullaha. All other things the Muslims will be doing after Tawheed, that is what started it. Because after Tawheed, what they were doing before in Makkah, Tawheed, he was only praying 2 times. He prayed in the morning and night. No 5 daily prayer. So the next thing after Ubudullah, worship Allah alone, don't associate partners with Allah that he has been teaching them. The next thing was Salah. So before Allah will give him Salah and other forms of Ahkam, other judgment of Islam will be coming, Allah called him to come here. Allah invited the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So, and at Baitul Maqdis, he did something because he was going to collect Salah. The first thing he did there was what? He has to pray for all the Anbiya. He did Imam first for all the Anbiya. Pray for them because you are going to collect prayer. So pray, start with Salah. So he started in Makkah with Iman. And he started in Baitul Maqdis with Salah. A Muslim should not pray in these 2 things. Iman ka'awala. Your faith in Allah. Number 1. Believing in the Prophet Muhammad, the last thing, believing in Qur'an, believing in the books, the angels. Don't play with them. And you must learn them. Nobody has come with the knowledge of these affairs from the heavens. You must learn them. You learn them on the surface of this earth. So, then Salah, and that is why the Prophet was reported to us in this hadith. Of course, it's not in the Bukhari. The hadith of Abdullah ibn Buraida. Buraida is Buraida ibn Hashim from the companions of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is said, Al-Ahd baynana wa baynahum, alladhi baynana wa baynahum as-salah. That's criterion. That's differential point. That's one that tells if you are a Muslim or not. Apart from your iman, is Salah. So if you leave Salah, you neglect Salah, you don't pray Salah, I fear for you. You may end your life as a kafir. That's Allah. Muslims don't pray with Salah. Don't play with it. Pray Salah at the actual time, the way Allah has ordained, the way the Prophet has explained. So those are some of the things before Al-Israa and Miraj. So another thing is that this Al-Israa and Miraj, Hadithatun fasilatun bainan nas. Allah used it as a table shaker. It was a criterion. When it happened, with this, we were able to judge Muslims and non-Muslims with Al-Israa and Miraj. When it happened, people that were firm with their Islam, with their Iman, when they were told that the Prophet said he has gone to the 7th heaven, they said, yes, if he has said that, then we believe he has done that. And some of them that their Iman are, this one we are telling from Muhammad is another thing. How come? And some of them, they tattoo and gaining, they left Islam. And some of them were removed. And some of them from the Kufar is Dadu Kufra. Those ones that were Kufar, they increase in disobedience to Allah and the Messenger. With that hadith. So learn something here. The life of the Prophet Muhammad, Allah used it to group people. Allah used the lifetime of the Prophet to classify you into a place. That is the same way it's life. Allah will use his life and the way you follow it to put you in your class. The way you follow the Prophet, you will be in a class because of that. Because of this Qissa, Sarah Siddiq was Siddiqah. That was why Abu Bakr Siddiq was Siddiq, because of Al-Israa and Miraj. Because he said, he did not hear what your friend said. The next morning, your friend said that between Isha and this morning, he has been to Baitul Maqdis and to the 7th heavens. He said, "Kuntu usaddiquhu fi amri sama, fi amri wa fi ma kana ab'ada min dhalik." What are you saying? He has told me about revelation. Baitul Maqdis is not far now. I have believed him when he said Allah revealed to him from the 7th heavens. Why would I believe him if he has said he has gone to Baitul Maqdis? So he has not had the report on the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then the Prophet has not informed him. He just had. If he has said that, then he has said it is. So how many amongst us? In the time the Prophet said this hadith about say hadith cannot be authentic. The Prophet cannot say something like this. Careful, we Allah save us. And that part is a part of halaka, a part of perishness. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلْيَحْذَرِ الَّذِينَ يُخَالِفُونَ عَنْ أَمْرِهِ أَنْ تُصِيبَهُمْ فِتْنَةٌ أَوْ يُصِيبَهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ. Let those people that deem it fit to oppose the affairs of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they are opposing his affair. Let them be warned. Allah will kill them. Be warned. And to see about fitna. If they don't stop, they are going to see a fitna in this world. How you see about, or they will take a tormentful punishment the day of Qiyamah. Imam Ahmad was asked about this ayah. Imam, what is the meaning of fitna that will befall anyone that opposes the ways of the Prophet Muhammad? He said that fitna is azaygu. Azayg. يَخْذِفُهُ اللَّهُ فِي قَلْبِهِ. It's azayg. Azayg is turning from goodness. Allah will put it in the mind of anybody that opposes the Prophet Muhammad. You will just see the person. After, it's just a matter of time. Anyone that continues to stay on opposing the Prophet is a matter of time. Allah who enter the kafir. I fear that he does not finish his life as a kafir. Sheikh Muhammad was explaining that sins has morality, sins they have level. So the first thing that makes a Muslim to commit is ghafla. Ghafla. When you are not being conscious of yourself as a Muslim, you fall unconsciousness most times. You don't care. You don't think about who you are, what Allah will ask you the day you meet Allah. You don't think about what Allah has forbid. When you live like that a lot, ghafla, you are going to enter ma'siyah. With ghafla, you are going to migrate into disobeying Allah. Nobody will commit an act of sin except at that point of sinning, he has absent-mindedness. He was not concerned. His forgetfulness about himself. Shaitan was able to overcome him, ghafla, then will commit a sin. Then if he increases in ghafla, then he commits more sins. You will see him, he will get to bid'ah. Bid'ah will follow. He will take another rank of sin. He will get to the level that his sin will not just be ma'as. He will get to the level of doing innovation in Islam. If he now continues in bid'ah, he kafir. You just see at the end of the day, you just become a kafir. Because most of them, you may start with bid'ah of afkar. Later, I will start doing bid'ah isti'anah to the jinn. It's from afkar, then we start calling one jinn. And calling a jinn is kufr. It's kufr. So it's one thing they give him. Later, they will give him the name of jinn. It's bid'ah that took him to the level that is taking him of jinn. Okay? So that is the way the Muslims should be very careful. Don't go against the affairs of the Prophet. Because this occurrence, when it happened, people that believe is Dadu Iman. Allah increase them in Iman. People that disbelieve is Dadu Kufra. And another thing we should learn from this, and Allah said that one of the evidence that this occurrence is fitna. Allah said, وَمَا جَعَلْنَا الرُّؤْيَا الَّتِي أَرَيْنَاكَ إِلَّا فِتْنَةً لِلنَّاسِ وَالشَّجَرَةَ الْمَلْعُونَةَ فِي الْقُرْآنِ وَنُخَوِّفُهُمْ وَمَا يَزِيدُهُمْ إِلَّا طُغْيَانًا كَبِيرًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لَكَ إِنَّ رَبَّكَ أَحَاطَ بِالنَّاسِ. We have told you, Muhammad, that your Lord أَحَاطَ بِالنَّاسِ. Your Lord encompasses everything human beings do. Everything human beings do. Allah knows everything. Nothing is hidden from Allah. Allah knows everything about us. Allah says, that thing, that ru'ya we showed you. Abdullah ibn Abbas, Imam Bukhari collected this hadith. Abdullah ibn Abbas said that ru'ya is ru'ya aynin uriha Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam laylata usriya bi wa shajaratu mal'una qala huwa shajaratu zaqqum. Abdullah ibn Abbas said that ru'ya Allah said in Surah Al-Israa, that what we showed you is ru'ya aynin, is a form of ru'ya aynin. It was not in the dream. Ru'ya ayn, he saw it with his naked eyes. Uriha Rasulullah, what Prophet sallallahu was shown in the night that Allah to the heavens, That is what Allah is saying, that He made it a fitna among people. So like now is also a fitna for us. It's a fitna. Look at the things He has brought. How are you considering those things? How are you worshiping Allah with those things? It's a fitna for you too. Those things He brought. How are you following His commandments in them? How were you able to follow the way He prayed? So it's fitna for all of us, as He has been a fitna for the people of His time. Another thing is that Al-Israa wal-Mi'raj is hadithatu bil-ruh wal-jasad. It's an occurrence that happened with the ruh wal-jasad. The soul and the body did the journey together. And that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Subhanalladhi asra bi'abdihi layla min al-masjid al-haram ila al-masjid al-aqsa liyuriyahu min ayatina. Allah said, Subhanallah alladhi, glorifies Allah. Allah is free from all forms of impurity, all forms of incompleteness. Allah is free from all forms of impurity. Allah is glorified. Allah is free from all forms of attributes that diminishes Him. Subhanallah asra. Scholar said, why has Allah started this surah with Subhana? He said, because this word Subhana to yudhkaru in the hadithati khariqatil aada. When something that happens and it overcomes our imagination, it overcomes what we have become used with. So Allah says Subhanallah, Muslims say Subhanallah. Okay? So it says because that haditha, if he has seen it in dream, so that is what almost everybody can see. Some of us might have dream like he saw himself in Al-Jannah or Al-India was calling him. Some people, but Allah says Subhanallah, because what happened is what yukhariqul ada al-ma'lufa. What at that time people may not imagine it can ever happen to a human being. That's what happened to the Prophet. Asra bi abdihi, Allah said He has caused His abdihi, His slave, to move on a night journey, not be moving. So Abdu is a combination of the body and what? And the soul. So Abdu is slave. That slave there is not a what? Body and soul. And another point that was the hadith that was reported by Jabir ibn Abdullah. Jabir ibn Abdullah said, Quraysh is below. When I told them that between Isha and Fajr, Allah has caused me to go to Baitul Maqdis, and from Baitul Maqdis I've gone to the heavens. The battling Quraysh. Scholars say, why have they believed him? Because they believe that that statement he made, or that report is saying he has moved on that journey, it means he has moved with what? With his body. If it does not mean that to them, they will not disbelieve him. So he said, Prophet said he has been once. He said, so when they were asking me to describe to them how Baitul Maqdis is, he said, فَجَلَّ اللَّهُ لِيَا بَيْتَ الْمَقْدِسِ. So Allah caused Baitul Maqdis to become close to me. Allah showed him Baitul Maqdis. They were asking him, and Allah showed him Baitul Maqdis, so that he can describe in details. Some of them were acquainted with how Baitul Maqdis were. So Allah showed him Baitul Maqdis when they were asking him. Because when he traveled, it was not of the intention that they were asking. So let me see where the windows, everything are. So that when they ask me, I will be telling them. But when they were asking him, Allah brought the Maqdis to his face. So that's one of the miracles. So we must remember his Nabi. And one of the aspects of Nubuwwah is miracle. Allah give them miracle to show their people that they are actually their prophets. So he said, I was telling them. So we like to notice there's also thing. After that, people are this is done this. So he knew this thing. So Mawlana said, والحق الذي قال الناس وما السلف وعامة المتأخرين من الفقهاء والمحدثين أنه أسري بجسده صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. And the truth upon which a large majority of human beings, from the scholars, from the hadithun and fuqaha, from the time of the companions to the tabi'un, what majority of them were upon, and that is the truth. Who said that? Allah usriya bi jasadihi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that he was and he went on that night journey with his body, with his soul inclusive, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So that is another thing to show that the Prophet did that journey with his soul and his body. Al-Israa and Miraj, you may hear some reports or comments from people that perhaps you have 2 or 3 Israa and Miraj. That occurs upon more than once in the lifetime of the Prophet. What could have caused this is how some of those reports were. Some of the companions meant that because Prophet left Makkah and stopped at Baitul Maqdis, he did not say anything about ascension to the heavens. And some of the companions mentioned that from Makkah it was to the heavens. So some of the reports made some scholars to be of the opinion that perhaps that Israa and Miraj occurred more than once. What is correct is that Israa and Miraj occurred one time, not more than once. And you hear what Imam Ibn Kathir says. I will need to say that. Imam Ibn Kathir rahimahullah ta'ala said, وَكَانَ بَعْضُ الرُّوَاةِ يُحَدِّثُ بَعْضًا الْخَبَرَ لِلْعِلْمِ بِهِ أَوْ يَنْسَاهُ أَوْ يَذْكُرُ مَا هُوَ يَعْلَمُ عِنْدَهُ أَوْ يَبْسُطُ تَارَةً فَيَصُومُهُ كُلَّهُ. He said, what we see is that some of the reporters of hadith, some of them report some portion of the hadith. They don't report everything, with some reasons. Maybe because he forgot some part of it, or perhaps what is most important for his audience at that time. Maybe he started the hadith to prove a point. So what is most important for his audience at that time is what he will tell them. So he will only say that portion. And these companions used to do it. Tabi'in used to do it. Scholars of hadith used to do it. Imam Bukhari did that a lot. We break an hadith into many parts. He will just take a part that he wants to use for the hikmah. So Imam Kathir was saying that, so if you see the reporter looking a part of Israa and Miraj, and he did not report others, that does not mean he was saying that occurrence is different from other occurrences. He was only telling those people what things or what he thought is beneficial, appropriate for them at that moment. So the Imam Kathir said, وَمَنْ جَعَلَ كُلَّ رِوَايَةِ إِسْرَاءَ على حدة كما تقدم عن بعض فقد أبعد جدا. So if you think every report of Israa and Miraj is one occurrences, maybe you are going to say there are 7 of Isra'at and Miraj. So, and he said he brought other evidence to them. He said, don't you notice that in all of those reports, you will be asking that who is this person when you met Ambiya, and they will tell you so person. So if he has done more than one times, will you still have to be asking all of them? Say, Jibril, I know this one. You told me before. You won't have to be asking that who is this person? Who is this person? So you want some other things so that we can check him. So now, let me go to the point because of time. Let's listen to the story of Al-Israa and Miraj. Inshallah. So this is part of Qatada and Ibrahim Sanusi collected from Sisha Alex bin Hamza. رحمه الله عنه عن مالك بن صعصع رضي الله عنه. مالك بن صعصع قال النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم بين أنا عند وفي رواية عند الكعبة. That one is Muslim أحمد. وفي أخرى في الحقيقة وقال قتادة في العلم. The Prophet said, when I was staying in the night, I was staying in that, I was close. So in some reports, he said, in the Hatim is also what you call Ijmail. It is what Ismail, that's what you call. So Ismail was from the family of Ismail. So when the the Arabs wanted to build the Kaaba, they don't have the financial worthwhile to complete the whole foundation of Kaaba according to how it was built by humans. That is why it's called buildings. Otherwise, that part they call buildings is part of the Kaaba. Okay? So the Prophet said, I was there. I was there. إذ أقبل أحد الثلاثة بين رجلين فأتيت بطست من ذهب. Then one from among three people came to me. So he brought a tusk, and that is something like a tray, a golden tray. It has, and not like our own tray, a tray that has a containing vessel, like a tray and a container, a golden tray, min dhahab, walahu hikmatan wa imana. So that tray was filled with hikmah, wisdom and faith. فَشَقَّ مِنَ النَّحْرِ إِلَى مَرَقِّ بَطْنِ. So then the next thing he did was that after he has brought the golden tray of wisdom and iman, he pierced from the base of my neck. Shaq min nahr. This is what they call nahr. The base of my neck. Ila maraq batni. So the soft part of my stomach. So maraq min al-batni. That's what they call maraq al-batni. The soft part of the stomach under the chest here. Then he pierced through. So he washed the heart, the ma'i zamzam. He washed it with zamzam. Thumma muli'a hikmatan. So after it was washed, that my heart was filled with wisdom. Wa imanan, and it was filled with faith. Thumma u'ida. That's what was Thumma u'ida makanahu. So the heart was returned back to its place, and the chest and the mediastinal area were closed. Everything, the first thing was he washed it with zamzam. Then he filled it with iman and wisdom, for him to be able to comprehend the things he's going to be seeing in the journey. Sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. ثم انطلقنا حتى أتينا إلى بيت المقدس. So we went until we came to Baitul Maqdis. So before they got to Baitul Maqdis, they were to be Daba. Then an animal was brought for me to ride on. An animal was brought for me to ride on. Daba. Dun al-Bagha al-Wafaq al-Himar. That animal, when we talk about his size, is smaller than a bull, but bigger than a donkey. Smaller than a bull, bigger than a donkey. So one of the students of Anas bin Malik said, Aba Hamza, is that Burak? Is that the animal they call Burak? Anas bin Malik said, no, that was Burak. So the name of the animal that the Prophet rode to Baitul Maqdis was Burak. It was a white animal and very fast. A white and very fast animal. The legs are so wide that if it lifts a leg, it's going to get to the place its size can reach. تضع حافره في منتهى بصره. So it's so fast that if you raise a leg, that leg will stop at the farthest space the animal could sight. So just imagine if I can see that place. If I want to run now, and if I raise my leg will get to the last place there. That is how fast that animal was. So it was brought in the Prophet Muhammad. Some reports that animal was doing shaky. The animal did not want to calm down for the Prophet Muhammad. When he wanted to ride on him, Jibril touched it. Be calm. He said, oh Allah, I swear with Allah, no person has ever rode on you as famous and fashious as Muhammad. After that, the animal was sweating. When he said that, it was sweating. So the Prophet to Baitul Maqdis. So he said, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Malik ibn Sa'sa was reporting that the Prophet said, ثُمَّ طَلَقْنَا حَتَّى أَتَيْنَا إِلَى بَيْتِ الْمَقْدِسِ. So we moved until we got to Baitul Maqdis. وَصَلَّيْتُ فِيهِ بِالنَّبِيِّينَ وَالْمُرْسَلِينَ إِمَامًا. So I prayed with the Prophet and the messengers as their Imam. I led the Prophet and the messengers in Salah. ثُمَّ طَلَقْتُ مَعَهُ Jibril alayhi salam. So I went to Jibril alayhi salam. So until we got to Sama ad-Dunya. So Jibril took me and we ascend to the first heaven. So the first heaven was asked, who is this? So we got the gatekeepers of the heavens. They asked Jibril, who is this? Who is seeking permission to enter here? Jibril. It was said Jibril. So Jibril is the leader of all Malaika. When he was asked that, who is this? He said Jibril. He did not say, oh, you don't know me, oh, you know Jibril. Shilem. This is our God mistake. Anyone, when you want to enter a house, it's not to seek permission to enter. لا تدخلوا بيوتا غير بيوتكم حتى تستأنسوا وتسلموا على أهلها. So man hada, and when you want to measure a name they know you with. People of the house will recognize that you are the one when they hear that name. Man hada, they mean I'm the one. Man and man anta. Qala man hada Jibril. Qala Jibril. Qala wa man ma'ak. Who is with you? Scholar said, Ada illa ala annahu la ya'lamu ghayba Allah. No one knows the deity except Allah. The angels don't know that Muhammad was with you. So who is with you? Qala Muhammad. He asked Malaika. They don't even know that Allah sent for them. As he be sent for, Qala Jibril na'am. So if the angels don't know then man the jinns are the jinns know it. Nobody knows the Bible. Atal Aliyah. Even the messenger, they don't know it. Prophet Sallallahu said, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So Allah then continues, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Jibril said, now he has been sent for. Then Prophet Sallallahu was welcome. Marhaban bihi wa ni'mal maji'i ja'a. Is welcome. What a good time for him to come. Qala fafutiha. So the door was open. فأتيت على آدم عليه السلام. So in the first step, I met Adam. So who did he meet in the first step? Adam عليه السلام. And the way told him, فقال هذا أبوك فسلم عليه. This is your father. So say taslim to him. فسلمت عليه. So I said السلام عليكم. فرد السلام. And he said وعليكم السلام. In this taslim, هو تحية الأنبياء. It's not the greetings of the Prophet Muhammad, all of them know salam alaikum wa alaikum salam. So why would the Muslims see themselves on the road and they will not do this? Prophet said, there are 5 obligatory rights of a Muslim upon another Muslim. When he meets him, he says taslim to him. So when you meet a Muslim, say taslim. So he said taslim to Adam. Adam replied taslim. فقال مرحبا بك من ابن ونبي. So welcome a pious son and a pious son and a noble prophet. ثم صعد بها. So that was what happened in the first day. In another report, because Aslam saw some people, many of them in the right part of Adam, and many of them in the left side of Adam. So he noticed that when Adam looks at the right, he smiles. And whenever he looks at the left, he felt sad. Then he asked the believer, why is he doing like that? He said, those people on the right are from his offspring that will be from people of Al-Jannah. Aisha said to us, إِنَّ اللَّهَ خَلَقَ الْجَنَّةَ وَخَلَقَ لَهَا أَهْلَهَا وَهُمْ فِي أَصْلَابِ آبَائِهِمْ وَهُمْ يَعْمَلُونَ بِعَمَلِ أَهْلِ الْجَنَّةِ وَهُمْ يَدْخُلُونَ. Said Allah has created Al-Jannah and He has created people of Al-Jannah. People that went to Al-Jannah, Allah has created them for Al-Jannah. Then you will see that they will be walking, they will be acting like people of Al-Jannah. Their actions will be the actions of people of Al-Jannah, and they will enter that Al-Jannah. So people should think, what has Allah created you for? How are you acting? Are you acting like the person of Al-Jannah? Allah says. So the Prophet said, then he ascended with me until we got to the second level. So he seek permission for the gate to be open. Nurudeen, with you has been confirmed. So we are going to summarize that something like that. Okay? Then after that, he said, alayhi salatu wassalam, he said, فَأَتَيْتُ عَلَى يَحْيَى وَعِيسَى. So I saw Yahya and Isa. Two of them, he saw them in the second room. Yahya and Isa, and they were cousins. No, Yahya and Isa, why were cousins? So they were cousins, he saw them. He said, I made the same to two of them. And both of them began. And he said, Marhaban bi'akhin salihin wa nabiyyin salih. Oh, welcome, the pious brother and the pious and the Nabi, the Prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, like that, he said, after that, then we ascended together to the third heaven. فَأَتَيْتُ عَلَى Yusuf. In the third heaven, I met Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam. We have said one of the benefits of meeting this Amiyah, in the beginning of the class. So he met Yusuf. In the first heaven, he met who? Adam. Second one, Isa and Yahya. The third one, Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam. He said, I made the statement to him. وَسَلَّمْتُ عَلَيْهِ فَرَدَّ السَّلَامِ. He replied. And he also said, مَرْحَبًا مِنْ أَخِي وَنَبِيٍّ مَرْحَبًا بِكَ مِنْ أَخِي صَالِحٍ وَنَبِيٍّ صَالِحٍ. Oh, welcome, the pious, noble brother, and the Prophet of Allah. Why are they saying brother? Adam said, Ibn, son. Those ones are saying what? Brother. But because they are actually what? They are brothers. Al-Anbiya, they are ikhwan. So the Anbiya are brothers. So then he says, then we go to the fourth heaven. Then I met Idris. He met Idris in the fourth heaven. His made the thing to him, he also replied. And so narrate the word, he said, so there's one Israeliyat here that Idris used to tell Allah that he does not want to die in this world. That he does not want to die in this world. So the day we die, Allah told Jibril to go and bring him to the fourth heaven. So that was, and Allah told Malak to wait in the fourth heaven. That wait, you are going to kill Idris in the fourth heaven. So he was saying, who's living on the earth now? How will I kill him in the fourth heaven? Just wait. So when Jibril was bringing Idris, so when he got to the fourth heaven, he noticed Idris has died. So that's what asked me more than the cross. Okay, so those stories like that. So he met Idris in the fourth heaven. In the first heaven was who? Adam. Second, Isa and Yahya. Third, Yusuf. Fourth, Idris. Then he got to the fifth heaven, the same sequence. Okay? The same sequence and everything. The same, and he met Harun. Alayhi salatu wassalam. Harun was met in the fifth heaven. Who was met in the fifth heaven? So he made the statement, he welcomed him as a brother, the prophets. Then to the sixth heaven. Then he met Musa, alayhi salatu wassalam. So when he met Musa in the sixth heaven, he made the statement, Musa replied. He greeted the way others have been greeting. Allah was to go back. So when I left Musa started to cry. So it was said to him, Ma abka, why are you crying, Musa? Oh my Lord, هذا الغلام الذي بعثته بعدي يدخل من أمته الجنة أكثر وأفضل مما يدخل من أمتي. Oh Allah, it is young man sent as a prophet after me. People that will enter Al-Jannah from his followers, they will be more and many and more precious than those that will enter Al-Jannah among my followers. That was why he was crying. He was crying for something good. Alayhi salatu wassalam. I wish I did one. Then he went to the seventh heaven. Then he saw Ibrahim. Alayhi salatu wassalam. Abu. Why did I say Ibrahim was Abu? Sorry for that. It's what we have learned today. Ibrahim was the father of the Prophet Muhammad. And when Maria brought a son for the Prophet, when she gave birth to his son, he said, I have named him the name of my father Ibrahim. Alayhi salatu wassalam. So Ibrahim was the father of the Prophet. How come? What is the link? Ibrahim was the father of, and Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was from the lineage of. So he saw Ibrahim in the seventh heaven. He made tasbih in line. He saw him يعتمد على بيت المعمور. He was sitting on بيت المعمور. That بيت المعمور, every day 70,000 angels come there to wait for Allah. 70,000 angels. And those angels will not return back until the day of Qiyamah. Every day like this, 70,000 angels will come to life tomorrow. They bow down to worship Allah. If they go tomorrow, another 70,000. How many are the angels? Because Allah said, حَطَّتِ السَّمَاء وَحُقَّ لَهَا أَن تَحِطَّ. The heavens have vibrated and made a distress sound of being, and it is right for it to make such distress sound. He said, "Man in there is no portion that can occupy 4 fingers. Illa wa fiha malakun yasjudullah. In this heaven, no portion of 4 fingers except an angel is there worshiping Allah. There's an angel in that point worshiping Allah. So how many are there in the heavens? How many are those who are going to Baitul Izzah? So there are many angels. So it's Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam. Part of what happened in the 7th heaven. So in the 7th heaven, he saw Ibrahim. After that, he saw Sidratul Muntaha. He moved the note tree, Sidratul Muntaha. So after some time, that Sidratul Muntaha changed color. It was covered with colors, beautiful colors. So the seed of Sidratul Muntaha are big, like jars. No jar. Like jars of hajar. In town close to Mecca, it's called hajar. They make jars, they're big containers. So that is how big the seeds of that Sidratul Muntaha. That's what tree was. And he said the leaves are like they are like the ears of elephants. The leaves are like the ears of elephants. He said some water flows outside from the tree. There's 2 rivers flows outside of the tree. 2 rivers flows within the tree. The ones that flow outside from the tree, they are River Nile and River Euphrates, different river. And the 2 ones inside, they flow in Al-Jannah. So in Al-Jannah, we saw Kawthar when we went to Al-Jannah. So that was the 7th heaven. So that was part of what happened in the 7th heaven. So then after that, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was taken to Baitul Ma'mur. So he asked Jibreel, what is this? Jibreel said that is Baitul Ma'mur. يصلي فيه كل يوم 70,000 ملكا. Every day 70,000 angels praying this. إذا خرجوا منه لم يعودوا فيه آخر ما عليهم. When they come out of it, they will never enter again. Then he said, I was given إناء من خمر وإناء من لبن وإناء من عسل. I was brought 2 containers. One of the containers contained milk. One of them contained honey, wine. And the last one contained oil, milk, wine, and oil. Said I should pick one. So I picked the one with milk. And the Jibreel said, Hadiri Fitra. The one you have picked is Fitra. That is Islam. That is nation. Then after that, he said, Fulma referring to the referring. He said, after that, then Allah spoke with him, Subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَفَرَضَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ 50 صَلَاةً فِي كُلِّ يَوْمٍ وَلَيْلَةٍ. So take this from Kalimullah, from the Anbiya that Allah spoke with. They are the voice of Allah was who? The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And his own form of speaking was not on his heart. In the time of Musa, he heard the voice of Allah while he was on his heart. Muhammad karramahullah bin Mi'raj. Allah brought him up. Come and hear what Allah will say. So Allah gave him 50 salah, 15 units of prayer day and night for the Muslims to pray. So inshallah I will not very soon because I think it is fast. So when he was coming back, I was surprised on that part of the Qissa. He got to Musa. Musa called Mother, Pharaoh, Rabbuka, and Ummati. What has your Lord made compulsory or grateful for Ummah? He said, 50 units of prayer every day and night. Musa said, go back to your Lord. Tell him to ease it for you. فَإِنِّي قَدْ جَارَبْتُ النَّاسِ I have experience with human beings. I stayed with Bani Israel. They are strong. They were stronger than your people. They have the strength. They cannot praise Allah. Go back to Allah. Tell him to reduce for you. Allah was going back. Allah will say small. So when he comes back, comes back to one side. How many? Go back. He went back. Some of our came back. Until Allah reduced it to 5. Until Allah reduced it to 5. Then Allah told Prophet that I'm going to Amri wa Qafaftu ala ibadi. Allah said, what I have said, the Lawul Mahfuz is 50 salah. That is what I'm going to do. I just ease it for my slaves. You are going to be praying 5 salah that will be representing the first 50. Every salah will have 10 reward. That is another point of benefit that this rihla, Allah used it as a source of mercy for we Muslims. Imagine 50 minutes of salah in 4 hours. Allah, how many people will stay in the mosque? Then God will praise you. Maybe the next one 7 o'clock. So Allah reduces the body and affirms the reward. The body reduces and Allah affirms the reward. So when it says something to Musa said, go back, go and sit at the feet. And Musa said, I'm shy. I can't go back to my Lord after this. Whereas he has promised us that the 15 remains 15 in the world. The 15 remains 15 in the world. And the 5 is just 5. So he did not go back. So part of what Allah told him is that Man hamma min ummati hasanatan. If anyone amongst my people, min ummatika hasana, if anyone amongst your followers aim to do a good deed, falam ya'malha, he has decided, he has intended, he has even embarked on doing the good deed. Falam ya'malha, he was not able to achieve it. Kutibat lahu bihi hasana. They are going to write a reward of good deeds for you inside of Allah. One reward, because you aim to attain goodness, and you were not able to attain the goodness, you are going to be rewarded for it. But what of if you are able to do that? Kutibat lahu ashara. Allah will write 10 rewards for you, and that 10 can also be multiplied to what it is. And he said, who aims to do an evil act from your ummah, he wants to commit a sin, but that came to his mind, but he never did that. He did not he did not go into committing the sin. He stopped, he repented, he did not enter it, he did not come into the encounter. He said, Man hamma hasana, whoever have the intention of doing evil, say it. Lam yuktab lahu shay. They will not write anything when you have the intention of doing evil. But if you have the intention of doing goodness, they write what for you? They write what for you? But if you have the intention of doing evil, they will not write anything because you have not done it. And when you do it, kutibat lahu sayyi'at. One evil deed will be written for you. I was talking to this, but I'm supposed to say that he came back to Makkah. Jibreel brought him back. So Jibreel was a companion to the heavens and he brought him back again. As he was coming back to each of those heavens, Jibreel was with him. These are clearly important, documented in the words. So he came back to Makkah the next morning. And the next morning, you know what happened? In the time of Dhuhr, Jibreel came back to come and pray for him. Because he came with Salah. So when it was the time of Dhuhr, Jibreel came, immediately the sun passes Zawad, passes Zenith. Jibreel came to pray Salah to Dhuhr. Imaman, as the Imam, because Hassan was praying with him. So the same day, that's why they used to call Salah to Dhuhr Al-Ula, and perhaps that is where our Imam fathers bring Ahila. So Ahila, Al-Ula is the first Salah that was prayed to the Prophet was Salah to Dhuhr. Then Asr, then what? Then Isha, then Fajr. So then the next day, he came to pray Dhuhr again at the later part of Dhuhr. Came to pray Asr at the later part of Asr. Came to pray Maghrib at the same time, and Isha at the middle of the night. And he told him The time between the times like the period between the time I prayed yesterday and today is the time of the Salah. That means the time of Salah, the Prophet ﷺ learned them from Jibreel. Why will Muslims not learn them from the Prophet Muhammad? And they are calling themselves Muslims. Those are the things you must follow from the Prophet Muhammad. You pray the way he has prayed, the time he has prayed, the nature of his prayer, the decision of everything. And that is why you become a good Muslim. So, Abdullah Masud said that Islam was given 3 things. He said, Utiya as-salawat al-khams wa khawatim surat al-Baqarah. And he said the last one is wa ghufira liman lam yushrik billahi shay'an min ummatihi al-muhimat. This hadith said Allah gives him 5 daily prayers. Allah gives him the later part of Surah Al-Baqarah. And Allah gave him that anybody from your ummah, if he or she dies without associating partners with Allah, he has other forms of sins. But he never worshipped other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not shirk asghar, not shirk akbar. He did not do riyah, he did not show off, he did not worship other than Allah. He did not ask other than Allah. He never loved other than the love of Allah is utmost in his mind. The fear of Allah is utmost in his mind. He prays to Allah alone. He sacrifices to Allah alone. If such person dies with other sins, know that Allah assured him that he's going to forgive him. Al-Muqhimat. Muqhimat are sins, great sins that can make one perish. Muqhimat that can perish in the sight of Allah. Allah will forgive you of those sins, even if you were punished with hellfire first. You will not be there forever because you don't do shirk. Allah will move you one day, and that is why the best thing for you is to strive to enter the Jannah before entering Jahannam first. So don't say at least with Tawheed. Even if zina or shirkul khamr takes him to Jahannam, with Tawheed is still going to come out. Don't be the same one. Yes, Allah is yours. With this, I'm able to say some muqaddimat in the developing aspect of Israa and some of the benefits of this history in life of the Muslims. And this history was able to share a test for the people of that time, and it's also a test for our time. The more you go firm with the Sunnah of Islam, the better you are practicing Islam. You learn about Muhammad because you are learning about Islam. Islam is the life of Muhammad. Everything about his life is Islam. So you can't do Islam without knowing about him. So take time, study about his life. Get knowledge of the way he uses his life. And be a Muslim. Be a Muslim that surrenders himself to Allah. Don't be worshiper of a God. And don't be worshiper of your Hawa. So follow what Allah has revealed to you. So don't take your Hawa, your desire as your Lord. And don't take Shaitan as your Lord.
Alhamdulillah, we thank our brother for that presentation. He has taken us through the Israa and Miraj and everything we need to know, particularly with regard to whatever the Messenger of Allah said, what should be our attitude towards it, and whatever information that we get from the Messenger of Allah, whether what he has commanded us to do and what he has prohibited us from doing, we must accept and also follow. Pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward him abundantly. Please, before we leave, we want to make this announcement. Tomorrow, the NASFAT will be having their program here, and we know how difficult it normally is when we want to park our cars. But in order to make it easy for us to park our cars, we have secured a car park opposite CIDM there. But before you leave, make sure you collect your ticket for parking from the registration desk there. For those of us who have vehicles to park there, before you leave now, so that when you get there tomorrow, we will allow you to park your cars there. That's one. Number two, for those who are familiar with our publications, we have 2 of our publications on Amazon now, and have been printed in a very beautiful color. I showed it the other time. So we have the book of Dua, published by us, and secondly, he came to teach you your religion, author, written by our Sheikh Abu Nasser. So we have the two on Amazon, printed by them. So this is the one that has just been imported, bought from Amazon. So for those who may be interested in getting copies of it, you want to get it in a cheaper price when you are buying it with Naira rather than buying it with dollar from them. So for those who may be having interest in getting any of this or both, please show your interest at the registration desk. So inshallah. So please let us be here as early as possible tomorrow. Inshallah, we pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to preserve our lives beyond tomorrow. And we pray that all that we have had today, may Allah make it beneficial to each and every one of us. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. Please, if you have your a particular ATM, please, if you have lost your ATM, please come to us to identify whether this one is your own or not. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.